Okay, we're working in order of operations with fractions expression. The original expression is 3/10 divided by 3/7 minus 3/6 times 2/10. The first thing we're going to do is look and see if any of those fractions can be reduced. The 3/6 can be reduced, and so can the 2/10. So let's go ahead and reduce those. Divide by 3, and 3/6 becomes 1/2. Divide by 2, and 2/10 becomes 1/5. We're going to write those new reduced fractions into the original expression on the right-hand side of the page. Now we're going to look at the three operations that we have. We've got divide, subtract, and multiply. Order of operations says to divide and multiply left to right. So we're going to go with the division first because that's the leftmost operation. And in order to divide two fractions, we're going to take the first fraction, keep that first fraction, change the operation to multiplication, and flip the second fraction. So 3/10 times 7/3. Check your diagonals before you multiply. 7/10 cannot be reduced. 3 and 3 can, so go ahead and reduce those. Make those both 1s. Now you're ready to multiply straight across. 1 times 7 is 7, and 10 times 1 is 10. Over on the right-hand side of the page, you can replace the division with the 7/10 that you just found. The new expression is 7/10 minus 1/2 times 1/5. We have to look at operations again, and again we will have to multiply before we subtract. So we're going to take a look at the fractions that are with the multiplication. Check your diagonals. 1 and 2 cannot be reduced, and neither can 1 and 5. So you're going to just take those fractions as they are and multiply straight across. 1 times 1 equals 1, and 2 times 5 equals 10. On the right-hand side of the page, reduce the multiplication expression with the 1/10 that you just found. Just write it right in there. Now let's take that 7/10 minus 1/10. And what we want when we're subtracting fractions is the like denominators, and they are the same, so that's great. So that means we can just subtract the numerators. 7 minus 1 equals 6, and keep the 10. At this point, you might go ahead and write that fraction back into the original expression, or you might have noticed that it needs to be reduced. If you divide by 2, that fraction reduces to 3/5. So 3/5 is our final answer.